one of the top conversations post Final X was, what does Kyle Dake do next? Because we watched him versus Zahid Valencia. And match one, I think there is a little revisionist here. Match one was actually, Kyle Dake was on the match-winning attack as time expired and didn't get the score, and he lost. And then match two was a little more lopsided. Zahid got his points, and Kyle couldn't get it going there. But Zahid wins in two straight. And so Kyle, for the first time since 2018, is not on the team. So that's significant, right? And he made a big move this year. He made the move up not one, but two weight classes. He left the weight where he'd been holding down, where he abandoned the bye to Final X at 74 kilograms, saying, I can't do this weight cut anymore. It's not good for me. It's not good for my wrestling. It's not good for my recovery, X, Y, and Z. I'm not doing it anymore. He's like 34 now. So he's moving up, not one, but two weight classes, because Kyle Dake has won world titles. He's won like 4. He's won a lot. And he's like, okay, now it's time for me to win the Olympics. I've won Olympic bronze twice, and my Olympic gold medal is not going to come at 74 kilograms. That's what Kyle Dake has said without saying it. He's got his eyes on the next Olympic weight up. That's 86 kilograms. And now you see Zahid Valencia beats him, and it's like, all right, well, he's not going to get there. Well, and he might not. He might not. That is possible. Kyle Dake's career at this point is defying some logic. He is defying the common trajectory for a wrestler at his age, moving up in weight class against someone young and hungry like Zahid Valencia. That is a challenge, right? So with all that factored in, what does he do? And I think staying at 86, you may think, man, he's just going to be on the outside looking in every year. And that's possible, but not necessarily. This is his first year up, right? He's still trying to build in the weight. Now, how much bigger can Kyle Dake get is a fair question. Can Kyle Dake ever get up to 200 pounds? I don't think so. I don't think that's possible. And that's generally the kind of striking distance you see for 86 kilograms. That's 189 pounds is 86. You get up to 200, you cut down to 189. That's a good weight. That's about what, David Taylor towards the end, I think, got a little bigger than that. But that's generally considered a fine weight class to descend from. I don't think Kyle can get there necessarily, but it would stand to reason he could get bigger. David Taylor, what was his weight? 86. Well, what happened when he made the move up in 2016? Well, it didn't work. And in 2017, he also was on the outside looking in. He got a little bit closer, though. And then now, from 2018 on, he was basically the best 86 kilogram in the world from 2018 till 2023, right? So he's got time. Now, what the difference is, David Taylor was young in his career. Now, Kyle Dake is now not young, right? He is older in his career. But I think there is an element that he can get a little bit better, a little bit bigger, right? And that's going to serve him well, right? And then if you look at the matches, like, okay, didn't win, but you can't say they weren't winnable. So now you could say, all right, he goes down to 79, he could win a world title. It just depends what he wants. If Kyle Dake says, all right, I had my first year as not the guy since 2018, and I hate it, and I want to be on the team, then he should go down to 79 kilograms, right? And I just want to be on a team. I want to win another world championship. If that's the priority for Kyle, and he says that's what I really want to do, then go to 79, right? He would be the favorite. Levi Haynes is our guy right now. I think Levi's going to do a nice job. He's not Kyle Dake, not yet anyway. So if that's what he wants to do, he should go down to 79. But if he says, nope, I'm not taking my eye off the ball because I lost 3 matches to Zahid Valencia. I'm 86, 2028. That's been the goal. Nothing changes. I'm gonna learn from my losses. I'm going to get bigger. I'm going to get stronger. I'm going to get in the lab and be the scientist that Kyle Dake is and try to figure this out and see how much ground you can cover in a year. Can you tighten the gap, right? And Zahid, by the way, still has to medal to get that bye to Final X next year. It's assumed that Zahid will place, and I think he will. But I think people aren't realizing just how tough this weight class is going to be. You've got Gazimpur from Iran. You've got the Olympic champion, Ramazanov. You've got Kadi Magomedov. You've got a lot of really good guys at this weight class. So it's not a guarantee. That being said, the question ultimately is just going to come down to, what does Kyle Dake want? Does he want a world title? Then he should go down. Does he want to win the Olympics in 2028 and that's the only thing that matters? Then I think we see Kyle Dake stay at 86 kilograms. And either way, I think we should just be thankful that at this stage in his career, Kyle Dake is still on the wrestling mat. And that's just nothing but a great thing for the sport of wrestling. But I want to hear from you. What do you think Kyle Dake should do? Where should he wrestle? What should he do next year? I want to know what you think.